Yeah, so once Big Bro realized, like, oh yeah, I can't do nothing with this little nigga. His mind's made up. He pretty much was gonna send the nigga back. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, it was like, yeah, this is what it is. So I was out there full thugging with him. We crossing the border, nigga, going to El Paso. I mean, we in El Paso, going to Juarez, Mexico, nigga. You know what I mean? And we went trapping, doing our shit. Nigga, it was like, fuck it. But then he sent me back. That one of them. So that's where Texas come from. So bam, so I'm back, and now I'm full-fledged. I'm doing all type of shit. I get kicked out of Duarte schools. I get kicked out of Northview. You know what I mean? We packing shit out. You know what I mean? Me and Fats, we up there fucking shit over. You know what I mean? I'm whooping shit. You know what I mean? I'm whooping everything. You know what I mean? Nigga, yeah. Soccer, principal, I was a menace, boy. Teachers, principal, couldn't nobody never tell me shit. You know what I mean? I was doing all that. You know what I mean? Principals, teachers, proctors, you know what I mean? Which is, you know what I mean? School security, all that. I done fought all them. I done, man, everybody, every form of authority I have defied in my life. Because I just knew, motherfucking no. I'm not the person you can no. It's not gonna work like that. You ain't finna just tell me what to do. I'm just gonna, I don't move like that. Never did, never. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm tripping. Let me turn my hat around so I can rep my city at all times. That's why I keep all my motherfucking merch at all times, so I can always put on for everything that I'm about, my entire brand, you know what I mean? Which is my city and my movement, which is Duarte, California, aka Do-Rock, and Rag Foundation Gangster Organization, and for short, Rag Found. But yeah, man, yeah. Duarte, California, man, at all times. You see it, you understands me? But yeah, man, so, bam, so, all that going, so I got kicked out of the Duarte school. I'm going to Zusa school now. I'm out there. I'm fighting everything immediately. I'm fighting, boom, boom. I'm fighting niggas who legendary right now. You know what I mean? Who legendary niggas who, you know what I mean? Started a whole hood out there type shit. You know what I mean? I go to school. I'm fighting these niggas. You know what I mean? There's Papoose and his brother. Them niggas come from Compton, real Pyru niggas. Nigga, this nigga aggressive, been aggressive, day one from young, like a problem. We gotta get it off the dribble. Him and his brother bang on me. Come to a nigga talking about that's nigga where it was some mountain and all that. What the fuck, nigga? What's that? Yeah, it was immediately boom, bam, boom, immediately fisticuffs with niggas. That's how I was. You know what I mean? Just like when I came to cell with Fats and Low now, same shit. And Maxwell, nigga, yeah, everywhere I go, nigga, I'm immediately getting off on shit my whole life. All the way up until just recently, nigga, in Clayco, nigga. 8 phase, I'm gonna keep mentioning that because I'm leading up to that, you know what I mean? That 8 phase in 2 months in Clayco and getting packed out by 8 niggas, you know what I mean? Like 5 Crips and then nigga like 6 Bloods, nigga, 1 Crip and then non-affiliated. All packed the nigga out. I walked up out that motherfucker, dead homies. Yeah, not bleeding or nothing. On the set. Few knots though, nigga, shit fucked up and all that, but not bleeding, no black eyes. See, I got all my teeth, and I walked out. And not on a gurney or wheelchair, not none of that. Yeah, not even cuffed and not laid down, not none of that. Walked out, nigga. Facts. But yeah, man, so bam, so that's what it was like, man. Mom's like, I can't do it no more. She felt like California just got the worst of us, me and my sister. So it was like this nigga banged out. My sister, she going through all this shit she going through. And female teenage, she got pregnant young, all that type shit, all that shit. You know, that ghetto shit, man. You know how that shit go, that hood shit. But yeah, man, so she like, we going to Texas. So that was the saddest day of my life. Like to leave the set of where I finally found home and felt embraced him and love and shit. So I was like, damn, I remember the day like it was yesterday. And that shit was like, man, motherfucking 87. And it was like, nigga, we was all in a hole. I'm a young nigga, like 12. You know what I mean? Thought I had just turned 13. Yeah, nigga 13 now. And I mean, we was all in the hole. I'm with the G homie, Big Rock, cause I was Lil Rock. He like, damn, my little homie, you leaving? You ain't gonna never be like, damn, I ain't gonna never see your little ass probably again. You going way to Texas? Like, nah, I'm like, damn, I'm sick. I'm gonna miss the set, man. I'm sick. I didn't know I was gonna cry. And it was all the older homies and the homegirl. We was all in the hole. We deep. This is in the 80s, so imagine the hole. They deep, like everybody out. Big Watt, like all the homies, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was about to start talking like I'm just talking to my homies again, like, you know what I mean? But that's me. That's how I am, man. I'm wherever I am. I'm gonna give it you the real me. That's how you know it's authentic. because I'm gonna be comfortable and I'm talking like I'm just chopping it up with my family members or with my partners, man. You know what I mean? When I'm talking to y'all, and I know I'm talking to the world. Well, not the entire world, but a whole lot of people that's looking. And eventually, you know what I mean, it's gonna be the world. But yeah, man, so we go to Texas, man. So damn, we go to El Paso. So I'm so do-rocked out. You gotta remember, I'm 13, I'm do-rocked out. That's all I know. It's DRC this, DRC that. You know what I mean? And so bam, I go out there. I immediately, you know what I mean, take that with me. So all my friends I get to meeting out there, you know, of course, after the fight, after a couple fights, you know what I mean? I got, you know what I mean? And niggas see nigga tough and aggressive and shit, and then niggas see a nigga talented, nigga can rap, nigga cool, nigga do this, do that, do that. You know what I mean? They got away with the girls loving niggas, so it's like, oh yeah, the homie from Cali with the, so you know, automatically everybody gravitated to me off the dribble. So automatically, I immediately flipped all up, immediately turned all them right out. Got them, you know what I mean? Y'all do rocks, all y'all. So I immediately started do rock at El Paso right then and there, 13, you know what I mean? And none of my members was my age. The youngest one that was closer to me was my nigga E, the homie Eric. He was from Kansas City. That nigga was like 15. That nigga was like 15. Cantrell was like 16. Everybody else was 18 and up. The oldest member was 29, nigga, Lee. Nigga, you know what I mean? I remember all my do-rock gang members from El Paso, Texas, nigga. The OG Lil Rock, nigga, they know. Nigga, legendary, they know the OG Lil Rock. I wasn't even Blue Rag yet. That was Lil Rock, nigga. So they know, nigga, OG Lil Rock, nigga. They founder, El Paso, Texas, do-rock Crip, nigga, the founder of that, nigga. In 88, 1988, nigga. 1988, nigga, started El Paso do-rock. I don't know what they got. I don't know whatever happened, but I know they was pushing for a long time, but that's what led up to me going to TYC, which is Texas Youth Commission. They gave me 8 years. I'm 13. But that's from a series of little bullshit, little crimes around there. But the last one, you know what I mean, I used to be stealing my ass off, so I'll be shoplifting like a motherfucker. I had a few of them shoplifting. I used to love always stealing bikes. Never liked walking. I always had to get a bike or a car when I didn't have none from a kid, you know what I mean? Like, I get tired of walking. I love to walk now because, nigga, like, it's healthy, it's exercise, keep me feeling good and looking good, but nigga, walking, like, as a young nigga, nah, you know what I mean? That's why I stole cars, carjacked, did everything, you know what I mean? And that started with bikes and skateboards as a kid, and it escalated to cars and shit. So, and yeah, man, so that's what I was on, off the dribble, out there. Once I went in El Paso, I was on that, so I used to catch all them little cases like that. Moms get you, I put you on probation, and all that shit. Moms come get you from the detention center. That's like they halls, that's they juvenile halls and shit, up the detention center. So I had so many little pending cases that I was going to court and all type of shit, you know what I mean, even though I was 13. And then on one of them, the last one, I'm stealing, nigga. I was a cold little thief, nigga. At that time, I used to steal whole outfits, nigga, but I was stealing a fit, nigga, from like Kmart, nigga. And the security was on me, like with the red, you know what I mean? You know, and I'm coming out the store. He's like, hey, he's trying to grab me, like, watch out what you doing. And he just like went to tackle me, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Strong, like he did time type of, like a strong cut up, like slender but cut up and strong, like real strong, solid type, you know what I mean? White man, tall, slim, cut up. I remember like it was yesterday. He just rushed me, you know what I mean? Like tried to like tackle me, and I ended up body slamming him. Boom! You know, I'm 13, grown man, I've been like that. My whole family can vouch for it. My whole family, you know what I mean? That's coming next. You know what I mean? We got videos coming from my loved ones, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's gonna even be better coming from them. Cause they can tell, some of them can tell you even better than me. Cause especially when I was real young and I can vaguely remember shit. So yeah, I slam him, get on him, boom, bam, two-piece, and the other one come, the black one, bam, he tackled me, they got me hammed up, police come, they get me. My mom's tripping because I'm scuffed up, I'm only 13. You know what I mean? I let moms know I do my shit like a gangster, like always. And yeah, so I go to jail for that. I think I was in that motherfucker, I don't know, a couple of days or something. Maybe even a week, whatever it is. Eventually, they let moms come get me, and then I had a case pending. I think it was a couple of days. Yeah, it was like a few days, or 3-4 days or something. But whatever it was, they let moms come get me, and I had a case man. I had to go to court. While that case was pending, that right there, that was a battery, assault and battery. That was a shoplifting, assault and battery, shoplifting, criminal trespass, assault and battery. So bam, I got that. That was pending. And while that's pending, we're still thugging. Me and my gang, like I'm saying, we out there motherfucker tearing up shit, having bar fights, robbing everything. It was just a gang of fighting. We wasn't doing no shooting, none of that shit wasn't going on. You know, there wasn't no shootings going on. You know what I mean? It was like all fights, robberies, nigga, you already know, of course, a nigga was selling drugs and shit. That wasn't, at that time, not a lot, though. It wasn't a lot of drugs selling. We was hitting more licks, and there's hella fighting, just rowdy, just tripping, going everywhere, tripping, bar fights, club, fucking shit up, just, you know what I mean, just tripping, man, just radical, drunk, down south shit, you know what I mean? And, so motherfucker, so that shit getting around everybody, and then so everybody coming, you know what I mean? Well, I don't even remember the name of the high school was. My apartments I lived in was right on the side. I want to say it was like southwest of my shit. And it was some shit like that. It was some shit like the northwest or some northeast, whatever the high school was. But motherfucker, El Paso ain't big. Everybody that's been out there and from out there, I'm pretty sure they know what I'm talking about. But cause it's like the most popular like school, and it's like not too far. Cause then most people was like army brats, like my brother. Like I said, my brother was out there. That's why me and moms and my sister ended up going out there and shit. You know what I mean? So bam. So all that's going on. It was some niggas at the time. It's a trip how they just happened to be called bishops. And then I guess they called wins. Like, you know what I mean? They happened to be called bishops. The gang, they used to wear red and black. But they didn't know nothing about Crips and Bloods. Now remember, this like 88. We talking. This the same year as Colors came out, bro. So once Colors came out, that's what gave me a whole lot of momentum being from Cali and introducing them to this cripping. Colors came out, and me being from Duarte, California, and hitting them with all that's brand new with the lingo, the way we stand, the way we walk, talk, all that shit, all this Crip shit, that was intriguing, that was true. The only thing that wasn't true about me, that was a straight bold-faced lie that I told, which was accidentally, but I went along with it. It was accidentally told, but I went along with it. And the lie was that Eazy-E was my cousin. And that's because, of course, at the time, for sure, he was my favorite rapper, biggest inspiration. That's where all this shit started. That's why I got all this whole, like, damn, you can do that? Just do it by yourself. But I actually, you know what I mean, met him and knew him. My mom was real cool with his moms, knew some of his peoples. Like, back in the day, like, his peoples used to come out to, like, Altadena, Pasadena, you know what I mean? Some of my, so it was some shit like that. I met his moms and met him and like, you know what I mean, a couple of his peoples, right? And so me being a little kid and him being like, I'm already like my favorite rapper, of course I'm intrigued when I meet him. Like the way I met him, it was like on some family shit. It was just like at a family function. It wasn't even, I'm a kid, and it's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, and she like, that's no, matter of fact, I had the record. The NWA and the Posse, Straight Outta Compton, wasn't even out yet. It's 88, I had the record. You know what I mean? You got to really be from LA to know this one, boy. I had NWA and the Posse. You know what I mean? That's before Straight Outta Compton. The rest of the world got introduced with NWA with Straight Outta Compton. We knew NWA way before Straight Outta Compton, nigga, in LA. So, bam. So by him being my favorite rapper and kid, and then when mom's like, oh, that's such a, oh, and then bam, meet him, and it was like, oh, of course I'm intrigued. So it was like Eazy-E. That was my hero, you know what I'm saying? You know, bam, and you know, I had a couple more, but that was one like on a rap. I'm like, damn, nigga selling dope, rapping like nigga a Crip. Like that's what I am. I sell dope, I rap, I'm a Crip. I'm like, ain't this nigga doing that shit by himself? You can do that? So as a kid, I'm like, wow, you can just do it. You don't gotta get a record deal, go get signed and do it. You can just do it yourself. You know what I mean? That's dope. You know what I mean? So we know the godfather of this shit, man. Godfather of gangster rap, man. You know what I mean? The founder of this independent game, man. You know what I mean? That's who, you know, Eazy-E, man. Salute, man. Long live Eazy-E, man. The late great West Coast legend, hip hop legend. But yeah, man. So that was the lie. So Colors, the movie Colors, me really being from Cali, really being a Crip from Do-Rod, and the movie Colors, and me lying saying Eazy was my cousin because of, and then how the lie got so believable because one of my partners who I had, you know what I mean, he was just the last kind of coming into the fold with the Crippin', with the Do-Rod Crippin'. But when was over at my house. And mom's, we watching video. We watching, whatever we was watching, Yo MTV Raps, Rap City, one of them, you know what I mean? Whatever that was popping right then and there at the time. And that We Want Easy video came on. Easy. We want you. He start off, you know what I mean? He's sitting up in there, got his blues on, he in the cell and all that. Remember all that? We watching it the first time. We like, ooh, it's hard. My mom was always a gangster. Mom was always cool. Nigga, I'm 13, the homie 14. He said he drinking a 40. You know what I mean? Mom sitting on there drinking whatever, drinking her wine or something. I'm just chilling. Homie drinking a 40. Nigga, we kid. That's how my life been. I ain't never been like I don't know nothing about no nerd shit. All I know is street shit, gangster shit. You know what I mean? It's been regular. Like all my life, everything I do, I've been doing it. It's been regular. It's been around me all my life, so you know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, man, we watching the video, we like, oh, this hard. Nigga, my mom like, damn, that boy look just like his mama. So the homie look at me, my boy, I'm like, nigga, like, you know what I mean? And he like, oh, that is your cousin, you know what I mean? It was like, that's your people. He was like, oh yeah, she said something that, in the sense of some family type shit. Some reference she gave, but it was family. But she never said that was our family. She said something, whatever she said, and he just put in his head, that was like, nigga, Easy his cousin, his mama said it, nigga. Like, that's how he heard it. But mom's didn't say no shit like that, but she just said, damn, that boy looked just like his mom, because she know his mom. And then it was like, damn. So, bam, from that, it was a wrap. He went and told everybody, nah, that's Easy cousin for real. So, that's why they were so confused, nigga. They thought Do-Rock was, half of motherfuckers thought Do-Rock was in Compton. I'm steady telling, nah, DeWardy, man, we a whole damn near an hour away from nigga Compton type shit. Nigga, we like good 45, you know what I mean, 50, you know what I mean, damn near an hour from Compton. We ain't nigga close to Compton. Nigga, LA County is huge. LA is huge, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And I'm like, nah, the war, you know what I mean? Eventually, they know they got it. But so all of that to say, and then the bishop. So me bringing that up, the colors coming out, also how the bishops got exposed to Bloods. They already wore it. They didn't even know that it's a gang called Bishops in LA that's Bloods. You know what I mean? But they didn't even know that part yet. That came later, but they just happened to see the movie. They already wore red and black, and they called it Bishops. And we already was pushing DRC, Do-Rock Crip. We was already thrashing shit, beating them niggas up. We was already tripping on them niggas. We didn't cause like, nigga, it's gonna be one gang in this city. Like, nigga, we was on that type shit. I had that's Do-Rock mentality. You know what I mean? That's our mentality. That's DeWardy and Monroe mentality. It's like, nigga, this city is only big enough for one gang. Nigga, Do-Rock or do not. That's where that come from. That's where that slogan come. That's why we say that. That's what that means. So I brought the same mentality out there. Nigga, like, nah, this city ain't big enough for two gangs. Nigga, it's hot. There was a Hispanic gang. It was two Hispanic gangs, actually. And that's crazy, and that's just how it is out here in Cali, you know what I mean? Because it's the two, you know what I mean? It's the Pasadena and DeWardy beef, Crip and Blood, and then it's the DeWardy and Monrovia, and you know what I mean, with the essays. Out there in Texas, I'm just tripping off that. It was like that, but it was before we even had this shit with the essays out here. So we had the V&Es. Don't have no relation to V&E in California, which is Barrio Nuevo. This was Barrio Northeast. That's where I was at. That's what made me remember. I said Northwest or Northeast. I did South say that's where the school was. It was Northeast. That's the side of town I was at. And my apartments was big ass apartments. Everybody know about them. They ain't had no fence and nothing. And it was right next to the school. The Northeast. That's where we at, Northeast, because it was Barrio Northeast, V&E. Those were the cholos, and then it was some like heavy metal punk rock, like fucking Metallica fans, like super, like metalhead Mexicans, like paisas, crazy as fuck, called El Diablos. Now them motherfuckers, out of all them gangs I just named, I respected El Diablos the most. Them niggas was gangster. That's who we clashed with the most, because they was just as aggressive as us, if not more aggressive. Not as me personally, not just, you know what I mean? I know that shit be coming off sometime when I say shit like that, like, oh, I think I'm just this big bad, I'm big tougher than everybody. No, it's not even that. It just happened to be they was not more aggressive than me. That's just the truth. That's just reality. That's just what happened. And that was proven from several fights in and out of jail with them the whole time. The Diablos, but I respected they shit. They never backed down. They didn't give a fuck. Some of them I fought 6, 7, 8 times. You know what I mean? And whooped they motherfucking ass, and they came back. My boy, I never forget it, my boy Rafa. My boy Raphael, man, I'll never forget this fool. Little bitty motherfucker from El Diablos. Down as fuck. We went into TYC together. We went in the hall. We fought 6, 7, 8 times. That nigga didn't give a fuck. I whooped his ass every time he had no hands. He had the heart of a gunslinger. I love that fool. He was a gangster. That motherfucker didn't give a fuck. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm that's why a nigga like damn near bilingual around this motherfucker from, you know what I mean, being around crazy motherfuckers like him on it. He know too much English, but we became tight because when you like that, when somebody that's just that motherfucker, y'all the same when it comes to y'all both just, nigga got that motherfucking, that pride, nigga, and they refuse to back down, and y'all both just tough as a motherfucker and ain't going for it, and y'all rebelling against everything like, fuck that, that's out, I'm gonna keep fighting. You know what I mean? Nigga, that's out. Nigga, you got to love that because it's a kindred spirit. It's familiar. You got to love that. You know what I mean? No matter if it's opposition. It's like, damn. That's why certain motherfuckers always, you ain't always seeing, everybody always got one or two or three of they ops that they got that mutual respect and they, you know what I mean? They cool and they niggas really be low key, like having love for each other. You know what I mean? But they be like, damn, that nigga from over there, but damn, that nigga smooth nigga, that's my boy, man. That nigga a lot like me, damn. That's what it be. You know what I mean? And that goes back to the thing Nipsey was talking about. Like when you niggas, when he woke up from riding around looking for yourself to kill. You know what I mean? That goes to that self-hate, that genocide, that goes into that. But yeah, man, so my boy Rafa, man, yeah, and Diablo, so all those gangs, so we beefing with all them gangs all the time. We going to the school. So when we beefing with the bishops, now they full bloods, they flagging and everything now. Colors came out. My soldiers is turned all the way up. Now niggas, my soldiers in full khaki suits, rags on, chucks, like Colors turned niggas out. Colors turned the whole world out, bro. Colors and NWA turned the whole world out, man. And it's been like that from Cali all the way up. From our movies and our music, it's been the whole time, all the way up. Our whole culture, that's how we spilled out to the world, you know what I mean? Through our movies and our music. And we still doing it right now, the same way. Media, I'm doing it right now as we speak. That's how we turned the whole world into California. Don't know that I even be realizing, I be saying that in raps a lot, and I know people don't even realize the whole world is Cali. You know what I mean? The whole world is Cali. Everything started here, so why not? It makes sense. Yeah, that's a whole nother subject. That's way further on down the line. That's a deep one. Yeah, I said everything started here. Yeah, I said that. But that's we gonna stay on subject. Texas, leading to Houston. We still in El Paso, leading to Houston. And so, man, we go up to the high school, Northeast band. I'm like, I tell the gang, we have a little meeting. I tell the nigga, I'm like, nigga, we up there. We tripping on the bishop. It's Friday. You know what I mean? School. You know what I mean? Friday. Like, you know what I mean? Last day of school and type shit. And nigga, we finna go tripping. It's the last day of school, nigga. It's a Friday, nigga. And them niggas up there, we finna go to their school and go beat up all them niggas at their school. Nigga, don't give a fuck who their teachers, whoever, nigga. That's what we doing. Niggas, to my surprise, everybody was like, nigga, fuck it, let's go. Even the bitches, nigga, because I had girl gang members, all that. I already had that, you know what I mean? Everybody know I had the most popular 2 females that was there, period, because they was 2 white girls, 2 ghetto ass white girls. They was German. They heard, you know what I mean? They parents, moms was from Germany. Pops was in the orange. That's how that shit go. But Peggy and Patty, everybody knew them. Peggy and Patty, you know what I mean? And Peggy was the older. That was my girlfriend, and Patty was the youngest one. And, you know what I mean? She was damn near my girlfriend and type shit. Like that's how it always been with a nigga. But so. Nigga by high, and that was another thing that gave me, I forgot that. So it was Colors, the lie about Eazy-E being my cousin, and me just really being a do-rock Crip from California. That gave me all that moment. Oh, and Peggy, nigga, the most, you know what I mean? She at the high school, she the most popular girl up there type shit. And then everybody, you know what I mean, be wanting to get at her and all type of shit. Peggy was like, you know what I mean? So she was like a white chocolate, thick as fuck, all the shit, grown lady body, but older than me. I lied to her when I met her. Like, she like, boy, how old are you? I used to wear my Gazelles, always been on my fresh shit. You know what I mean? My Run DMC shit, with my Gazelles, with my Ace Deuce and shit. Thought I was DMC and shit. And nigga, I was fresh, my Adidas and all that shit, nigga. And always been on my gangster and rapper shit, all my life. And so she like, hey, boy, that's when I first moved. We literally moving in. Me, my mama, and my mom's boyfriend at the time, and his son was my boy DJ. That was from Pittsburgh. That was my boy. He was the first member I got do-rocked out. You know what I mean? He put me on to the, you know what I mean, the East Coast shit for us, the graffiti and all the hip hop and all that shit. So we put the East and West together with me and him. And that's how we put the do-rock out in Texas. So bam, nigga, DJ. You know what I mean? And me and DJ moving stuff, and she like, hey boy with the glove. He had the regular ones, I had the Gazelle. So she's like, hey boy with the glasses on, how old are you? DJ about like 16 at the time. Yeah, I'm 13, he was 16. He tall skin, and she like with the we both got glasses. So she like with the Gazelles, you the light skin one. I'm like, oh, I'm 15. I'm every bit of 13, nigga, fresh 13. Nigga talking about I'm 15. I'm like, oh, I'm 15. She like, oh yeah, I like you. You gonna be my boyfriend. I'm 16. She's like, oh, I'm 16. My name, what's your name? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, Lil Rock. She like, okay, Lil Rock, you gonna be my boyfriend. You fine, you know, that 80s shit. You know, I'm like, where you from? I'm from Cali. I thought so. I could tell. I knew you weren't from here. Like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you gonna be my girlfriend? All right, like, we gonna see about that. What's your name? Okay, girlfriend. Bam. So that was how that went. She chose up off the dribble. Nigga lied. She didn't find out till way later that a nigga was 13. Way when I was in jail and she was pregnant by a nigga and came to visit me. And like, nigga, you only, I'm already pregnant. Like it was, and that's a whole, and to this day, that's a whole nother, wow, that's a whole, my life is crazy. That's a whole nother video. When she was pregnant, I was locked up in detention center, you know what I mean? Never saw that child in my life, never, nigga, this is, whoever that child is, I don't even know if that child is male or female, whoever that child is 30 years old right now, type shit. You know what I mean? But whole nother story. Like I say, I got so many, whole nother story. Stick to the, but that's Peggy. You know what I mean? I'm sure one day they're gonna see this video, you know what I mean? Peggy, whoever, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it, I'm sure. And that's the day I've been waiting on since this day. You know what I mean? The child, that's the thing. It's just so much shit, just you know what I mean? To be continued. That's how my life, to be continued. ... That's my life. That's my ... man. That's my story. Never give a keep going. You know what I mean? So yeah. So bam. So I got paid. I got all that going. So we all go up there. Peggy and Patty, the homegirl, the Puerto Rican homegirl, Christine, they homegirl, everybody. We up there thick, tripping. I immediately kick it off. You know what I mean? I got the whole gang with me. You know what I mean? Got the Citrus with me and all. You know what I mean? I got my, you know what I mean? My Cripplettes, nigga. I got everybody, nigga. We like, nigga, we up there. Nigga like, damn. So we up there and see, nigga. We up there. Like I said, everyone we see, everybody red and black flagging and all that. They had this shit on the right. They was really like, I'm like, look at these niggas. Had the chucks, had the red strings, and I was banged out. We getting on shit. Boom, bang, boom, boom, boom. Up there fighting. Boom, bam, bam. Getting on everything. Some niggas running, niggas wasn't like her. They wasn't like her. Now, if it was them Diablos, it would have been a way more, we would have been really fighting. It was them niggas, the bishops, it was just mostly us chasing and beating the fuck out them niggas. Not one of them was a great, even a leader. He was the scariest one. And that's what I want. I'm the leader, nigga. You know what I mean? Over here, I'm the leader, nigga, DRC. He the leader of the bishops. I gotta get him. That's why I came to the school. You've been running from him forever. Tall skin. He a senior. I'm in junior high still. I'm not even high school. This nigga a senior, running from me. I'm chasing this nigga all through the halls, all through the motherfucking hall, nigga, Northreach, all through the school. Chasing this nigga everywhere. He running in some big ass class, big ass man, cause the teacher like, no, white man, watch out. Go up in there, give him one, boom, and they'll give him two, boom, boom, knock him on the desk. The teacher try to, nigga, watch out, try to help, you know what I mean? They get him by then, the real police come in that motherfucker. That's why niggas was all running. Ain't too many people got caught, only one motherfucker got caught with me. That was my nigga E, that was the homie Eric. Cause Contrell was already in there for some other shit, I forgot. But yeah, so bam. So that's how I get caught. I'm on this nigga. Boom, bing, bing, bing. Nigga, you know, I push the teacher, all that. Watch out, I'm on this bitch. This nigga folded, Mark, the leader, the gang leader, folded up. Nigga, like a good 5 inches taller than me, good 5, 6 years older than me. Straight Mark, like that's how I, man, that shit crazy. So I whoop him. Boom, bam, bing, bing, boom. Whoop him. Bam. They come in, gobble me up, choke me. This been so many times in my life, motherfucking police and staff and COs fucking rushing me and choking me and slamming me, and that goes 2 ways. And I'm slamming their ass and punching their ass and elbowing them and headbutting them and spitting on them and doing all that shit, man. Been a problem, man. But so, bam, remember I had the case pending. the stealing out of Kmart and assault and battery on the security and all that, criminal trespass. Now I got another criminal trespassing for being at this high school, because I don't go to this motherfucker, like I say, I ain't even in high school yet. Nigga, I'm 13. So, bam, criminal trespass. Another assault, of course, assault and battery on this bitch ass nigga, and this mark ass nigga press charges. So, bam, and the teacher pressed charges, and so it was bad, bro. So, bam, that led to me getting up in court, fighting in that motherfucker for months, fighting that shit. My people coming back and forth. My mom, my sister, my brother, and my sister's wife at the time, you know what I mean? And the little babies, you know what I mean? Which my nieces, they were just little babies now. They're grown ladies with kids. But yeah, man, and Kalani and Kalina, they was little babies. Cause I remember them screaming and crying, nigga, when I got all that time, nigga. And so yeah, fast forward all that, the judge said, I'm placing you under I'm placing you under the authority, he said, I'm placing you under the text, under the something of, he said, the exact word. And I remember, I'm like, I know it meant like confinement, yeah, or some shit like that. I think he said confinement, yeah. Of Texas Youth Commission until the age of 21. So immediately, smart, man, I immediately do the math like, whoa, nigga, that's 8 years. Immediately in my head, I'm like, nigga, I'm 13. I'm like, nigga, 21. Nigga, that's 8 years. Nigga, that's a whole 8. Nigga, I just turned 13 type shit. Nigga, like, nigga. Like, so, my family crying, everybody crying, even my brother was crying. Nigga, I ain't never seen that nigga crying. That nigga hella tough. That nigga made me tough. Nigga, like, you know what I mean? That nigga crying, like, what, he a kid? He don't need to know. What do you mean for this? How do you mean? What are you talking about? How could you give him 80? Everybody crying, the babies crying. I'm like, that was the saddest day, man. I didn't even cry though, because I was just like, in shock and disbelief. I was just like, man, never. Like, I was just like, I can't believe I'm finna do 8 years. And then I was so banged out. And I'm not saying this with pride. I'm not saying this bragging. This is sad. This is a shame that I was like, I had this mentality, especially at 13 years old. But in my head, what I said, actually under my breath, I said it. Like under my breath out loud, like, damn, I ain't gonna see this set for 8 years, cuz. That's just what I said. Nigga, my mama, sister, brother, nieces, sister-in-law, right behind me, crying, boo-hooing, dropping tears. Everybody, even my lawyer was emotional. I'm a kid, I'm 13 years old, getting 8 years. And instead of thinking about these people that really love me unconditionally, that's right behind me, crying, sobbing tears, I'm thinking about some motherfuckers in the streets that don't give a fuck about me right there. You know what I mean? Like, but that's just how gone I was. That's just how banged out I was. I'm telling you, once I get, that's me. I'm passionate. Once I fall in love with something, it's a wrap. I'm, you know what I mean? I'm 0 to the 100, and I'm all in. That's how I am, you know what I mean? That's why, that's came with everything that I did. You know what I mean? With how I am with my family, with how I am with hustling, with how I was with game banging, with how I am with this music shit, how I am with just all of this shit, everything I'm doing, these videos, everything, building my brand, everything once I put my mind and body and heart and soul to it, I'm full-fledged. Tunnel vision, nothing else exists. I'm just on it and I'm going in. So that's me. That's my passion, you know what I mean? As a Leo, and it just as me. So all I knew at this time was do rock Crip, do rock Crip, do rock Crip. The rest of the whole world, even my family, didn't even exist to me. I was just do rock Crip, and it was like that for so long, for 35 years, bro. I wasted, it was just do rock Crip, do rock Crip, do rock Crip, do rock Crip. I was brainwashed, bro, like a zombie. I didn't know nothing else in the world, man. And that's sad. That's not good. That's not anybody young, anybody that look up to me, anybody that, any of that, man. Admire me, whatever it is. You just think I'm cool, you think I'm funny, whatever it is. But man, you looking at this, man, and you fuck with me, that shit ain't cool, bro. I'm not bragging about that, like cause I'm just that, I am that gangster, but I'm not bragging about it, bro. That's what I'm not doing, I promise you. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not bragging about it, but I am that gangster. But that's not cool. That's the thing about it. It's just reality. This is my life's rag found reality. I am not an MC, don't battle me unless we battling with weapons. More than 50 shots get to traveling in seconds. I'm a savage, I'm aggressive. That's just me. But yeah, man, so that's what I'm thinking. Damn, 8 years I ain't gonna see this set. So that's when I didn't know at the time that I was just placed on. So that basically meant I was placed under their authority. So basically meant well, I could do that much time up in there, but that's how long I'm gonna be on parole when I get out. So when I got to actual TYC, to Texas, when I got to the reception center and I seen my counsel and I went to the little board, all that, they only gave me 4 months. But of course, me being the menace that I am, I turned that 4 months into a year. Because I ain't never go home those days. I had a million fights, of course. Then I get up in there and I'm seeing some of my rock stars in there. I'm seeing some of my members. The first one I see one of my closest ones. That was my brother. You know what I mean? That's really my brother, nigga, Cantrell. Like, and everybody, Eric and Cantrell was my brothers. You know what I mean? It's always like that with me. I always got two homies that's my bros that I'm real close with at the same time. It's been like that all my life. That's how my father was. You know what I mean? And I'm like that. It's just not. It's just something that's you know. So, and at that time it was Eric and Cantrell. Eric from Kansas City, Cantrell from Louisville, Kentucky, Midwest. I'm originally from St. Louis. I mean, if you want to say that, I was born there, you know. But I didn't go to school there. I don't even know the street. I don't even know the street I lived on. You know what I mean? And I don't know the neighborhoods. I don't know nothing. I don't know nobody. I don't know. So I'm not from there, but I am. You know what I mean? Like, I was born there. That's where my roots at. That's where all my family, most of my family came from, St. Louis. So that's always gonna be like looked at as home to me. But that's more of home to my family, to my mama. Just like my mama was born in Ohio and moved to St. Louis when she was 7. My mama she's not from Ohio. She's from St. Louis. And then I was born in St. Louis, nigga. Moved to DeWarty when I was 10. I went to elementary, junior high, high school in DeWarty, California. I am from DeWarty, California, not St. Louis. I didn't go to no schools in St. Louis, but I think I went to first grade in St. Louis or something, because I went in LA. I was in kindergarten in LA. So yeah, I think I went like first grade in St. Louis. Preschool in first grade. That's only the schools, and I don't know what my school was then. I don't even know who my teacher was. The first teacher that I can remember her name and say was Miss Moore at Maxwell. Yeah, my 6th grade homeroom teacher, Miss Moore. I can say her name. You know what I mean? I can say my address where I lived. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I could tell you, I remember my address on Mount Olive, across the street from Columbia Bowl, 1005 Mount Olive Drive, apartment 25. It all rhymed. I said it in rhymes a million times, sitting up in camp and YA, beating on my chest, beating on the table. Nigga, I live at 1005 Mount Olive Drive, nigga. I'm from West Side, you feel me? Yeah, come on, man. DeWarty. Can I tell you an address in St. Louis? No, I can't even tell you a street, so I'm not from St. Louis. But I said all that to say, I had that St. Louis connection. I had love for St. Louis. That's my roots. That's my peoples. And I fuck with St. Louis forever. I love St. Louis. So that Midwest connection is what we had. That was my reason for saying that. So bam, we was locked in. That was the gang. I go up in there. I see Cantrell. He in there. Oh, that's all me. He like, oh, nigga, my brother in here, my little brother. They like, it's your little brother. He like, yeah, he my little brother, but he my OG, my big homie. He our leader. They like, what the fuck? They like, oh yeah, but he from Cali, nigga. He from the gangland. He from the, they like, oh, okay. That's crazy. This should be, yeah, he from Cali though. He grew up in Cali and he put, you know what I mean? I was already Crip. Now, he the one that was only one that, it was, both of them, matter of fact, was already Crippin'. Lee and Eric, them niggas was already Crips, but they got exposed to this real Crippin' from California, from me. Like, of course it came from California, but they wasn't up under no script. They didn't know, they just knew the script. They was just throwing up the seed. They didn't know what, they was all over the place. But when they met me, they got it really, okay, this is what Crippin' is for real, you know what I mean? And bam, so we up in there, man. We fighting, fucking up shit, you know what I mean? We used to have a little group. And I did, that's when I first started doing my specialty. And I do it to this day. Anytime I get into it with somebody and they in a position where they down, like squatting, sitting, and you low, you know what I mean? Even if it's me, because we had the group, we would sit like, it would be like lean like eight, say it'd be like 8 people right here, or it'd be like 5. It'd be like 5 lined up right there, and it'd be like 5 on this wall, and then it'd be like somebody at the back, and then it'd be somebody at the front. You know what I mean? So that's how the group was. We had it every night, and that was like our little counseling, and when we talk about all that stuff, when you do all that, it was like, because we kids still. So they still trying, and they still see potential in saving our lives, saving our future, saving us, so we don't have to keep coming back and forth like I end up doing, you know what I mean, for all my life, you know what I mean, in them type of places, you know what I mean, being incarcerated. So it was actually a good thing, and it worked, you know what I mean, it was like some therapy type shit, but it was cool, I actually liked it. So we in a little group, man, and it was a dude, man, I fooled Garibay, her full last name was Garibay. That's crazy how I remember shit like that from way back then, but he was a fat Mexican dude. He was cool as fuck. He was my boy. He was a goofy motherfucker. He had me laughing like, he was cool as fuck. But it was something, he was in a bad mood that day. I forgot what it was. You know, motherfuckers as kids, we homesick, man. We want to go home, man. We miss our parents. We miss everything we got. Us of those who was mature and already having girlfriends like me. Like I said, I already had a girl that was pregnant, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? So, oh my God, but yeah, I already had a girl that's pregnant, so I was super grown. You already know, I'm hitting every day. I mean, the whole time I was in El Paso, Peggy was my girlfriend, and I was striking every day. You know, at that age, nigga, young nigga, like, yeah, this shit is fire, and I'm busting, still staying. I guess that's what that started. I'm busting, still staying. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, let me say. Yeah, so I was grown, man. I've been grown. I've been grown. Been paying bills. Been buying my outfits. Been having whips. Been having grown girl. I mean, all that. Something else that wasn't cool. Grown ass girlfriends I had, man. I was abused. Grown ass ladies, man. I'm taking my young ass down, man. That's crazy. That shit wasn't cool back then. I thought it was though. Can't tell me now. I got a lot of game though now from it. I know that, but yeah, so that gave me all the momentum in the world, bro. That gave me all the momentum in the world. And shit, so I'm up in there. So the boy Garibay, he's sitting down. Like I said, I'm sitting at this way. I'm sitting on this. I'm the one that's sitting here. He's sitting here. You know what I mean? This would be him, Garibay. He like just like this. And I'm on that side. Like I said, we all gotta sit down. You know what I mean? This one of the reasons why. You know what I mean? It's because motherfuckers be fighting, because shit be coming out. And motherfuckers be talking about some motherfuckers got abused, and it be all type of shit. Motherfuckers be clowning, and so motherfuckers get into it. Whatever it was Garibay was going through, bro, I don't remember. You know what I mean? But the nigga was in a super bad mood, bro. He was in a bad mood. And like he wasn't really going for it, you know what I mean? So whatever it was, and I'm clowning that day. He wasn't in the mood. He wasn't clowning. He like, man, shut the fuck up. I ain't playing with you, fool. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever he said. I probably called me by my government. He probably was like Marcus or some shit, I think. I'm like, nigga, shut whatever. But whatever he called me got me hot. I'm like, nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Nigga, say something more. Say one more thing. Nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up. Nigga, on Crip. And he like, shut the fuck up, you ain't gonna do shit. That's when I jump right up and just, but with a jump with him like a boom, you know what I mean? Right, like in his throat and chest, you know what I mean? Oh, and I'm on him, boom, bang, on him off the dribble, you know what I mean? And I whoop him, bang, Cottrell jump in, nigga, that's my brother, we whoop him, bang, bang. Somebody jumped in for him, boom, bang. There was another nigga that just came in, I never even knew this nigga. Tall, goofy nigga with thick ass bifocals, named and a tall ass flat top, named 8-Ball. He came up in there. He was pushing Do-Rod, nigga. And nigga was like, when he met me, he was like, oh, you a legend, man. You the big homie I wanted. And this nigga was like 17, 18, and was tall and had been there before and all that. Nigga was down in the motherfucker. But they had put him on after I've been in jail. So he was like, man, I seen pictures of you, seen your name hit up on the wall, heard so many stories about you, the OG, you started all this DRC shit. He was like, man, this nigga was bound. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga. But anyway, he did, but I fuck all that. What had me was this right here. He just had came like that day or the night before, and they said, man, it's another. You know what I mean? They was like, man, it's another DRC in here. Like what? They came and told me in Cantrell, like, yeah, y'all got another homie, another one of y'all bros. He said he from Do-Rock Crip. Like never. And so he came. We see the goofy nigga. We like, what's up? Nigga, where you from? Who you? He like, yeah, nigga, I'm from the Do-Rock Crip. Nigga, DRC, Trey Times. Nigga, I'm A-ball. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, that shit funny. Like, I'm sure that's funny because I'm like, damn, what this nigga just picked? It's really a homie named 8-Ball in Cali, nigga in the set. Like, named that. That's funny. I'm like, damn, yeah. I'm like, yeah, all right. And and that's when he do all that, like praising the nigga, all that crazy shit. But I'm like, man, this nigga. But right then and there, I think it was either that day or the next day we having this group. He just getting here, so he get up and get off. When the staff had finally got me off of the boy Garibay, the nigga A-Ball, the tall goofy nigga, come with the long flying kick, boom, nigga. They try to one of his homies try to get on him, one of the other. He roundhouse kicked him, boom, back, got off on the staff, nigga. He went to the hole with me, nigga. I was like, oh, yeah, you from the set for sure. That nigga was a load. I'm like, damn, A-Ball, nigga, on the set, El Paso, nigga, you know what I mean? Yeah, my niggas gonna come, you know what I mean? Whoever's still living, nigga, you know what I mean? Still got nigga, no, they got their mentals, nigga, they gonna see this. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna tap in like some niggas been tapping in. But that's why I shout names out. But I never will say nothing incriminating when I'm shouting these names out. Just best believe that the most you ever gonna hear me talking about anybody doing when I'm saying their name is a fight. Just a fight, bro. I ain't gonna be talking about no crimes, no robberies, nobody got shot. I ain't gonna be saying the homie such and such shot this person, the such and such from such and such got shot and whoop. That's never coming from me. No, sir, we not doing that. And I'm blowing every day, and I'm letting all you podcasters, all you motherfuckers know right now, because y'all know y'all about, some of y'all already tapped in, some more y'all tapping in, some more popular ones gonna be tapping in, letting all y'all know, because y'all gonna see this. We not doing that. Don't get me on there and think you finna be asking me all these crazy questions about all these dudes and what about this dude from this hood and this and that. No, I'm not talking about. Once again, I'm gonna keep stressing this. Not gonna be talking about nobody who got killed. I'm not gonna be disrespecting nobody's gang, nobody's dead homies. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that silly little kid new shit. Never. None of that. I'm keeping everything classic OG, nigga. West Coast, Cali, DeWardy Cali, DRC, SGV. That's what I'm keeping it. All the way throughout forever through the rest of my life. I'm doing me and doing us, doing dudes. I'm doing the rock, I'm doing the found. That's what I'm doing. We ain't doing nothing else. I ain't worried about nothing else. Nobody got it going on, so I'm not finna do that. So I'm letting everybody know right now, all the Cam Capones, the Adam 22s, the Vlad TV, all you cats, when y'all start tapping in for me to come, if y'all got a bag or whatever, y'all got opportunity for me to, you know what I mean, to put on for what I got going, me and my brand, me and my movement, me and my business. Yeah, I'm business. I'm with all the business, but not coming on there doing none of the silly shit. Don't talk about no gang politics and know who had caught a fade in the county. No, I'm not gonna do that. You ask me something, and if it's appropriate, I'm gonna answer it appropriately and respectfully. But I'm not gonna incriminate no one, never. I'm not gonna incriminate myself. I'm not gonna incriminate anyone ever. You know what I mean? So that's to get that out established right now. So yeah, when I do say names, all I'm talking about is a fight, or I'm just something else in the story that I'm saying to make it just a little bit more real, giving you a character, and because sometimes shouting that person out, and you know what I mean, and they can vouch for what I'm saying to make it more authentic, more felt. So yeah, that's why y'all gravitating towards me the way y'all do. But I would never, so remember that. You know what I mean? I say names, but look how I say names appropriately. I'm always gonna stick to the G code. No matter what, to the grave I'm taking that. I don't care how watered down the game is. I don't care how much sucker shit going on. I'ma stick to the script. You know what I mean? That's one thing about me. I'm taking mine to the grave. My beliefs, is my morality. This is me. This is what I believe. That's what I stand for. So I'm taking it to the grave. But yeah. So yeah, it was, you know what I mean? It was a lot of fight. It was a lot of that. But all that was me to say that's how I ended up getting to Houston. Because while I'm in there, mom's getting Houston. She had moved from El Paso to San Antonio, got a better job Bam, had a nice spot. I never even got to live in that motherfucker. I was in jail the whole time in TYC. So when I come home, like I'm 14 now, I had my first tattoo I had, it say DRC now, I covered up, but it was DGC. Because that's what that's why I was trying to tell somebody about the other day. Because that's what like some of the older homies was pushing, you know what I mean, at the time. And one in particular was Big Rock now, you know what I mean? Big Rock and D-Lo and them Vista Block, Hurst View and all them. Most of them was on that. Big Drac and all them, you know what I mean? And so I had DGC, Do Rock Gangsta Crip, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean, without just the R, we just shook, because just to shorten it up so it wouldn't be all long. Because we always was gangsta. Sometimes we didn't. Some homies said it, some didn't. Sometimes, and it was always like that. It was always controversial. RG. It was always controversial, like it is even still. You know what I mean? But I don't know why, because it don't. It's like it's the equivalent, just like O's and neighborhoods. It's equivalent, same card. You know what I mean? Like Harlem's ain't neighborhoods, but they O's. They in the same. If the 40s and the 90s go, the Harlem's gonna go. You know what I mean? Same with Treys and gangsters. Well, before anything ever happened, anytime you diss a Trey in my presence, you're dissing me too, because you're dissing the 3. There's only one way to diss them. You know what I mean? You're dissing that 3. You dissing the 3, you dissing all of us. So we automatically was drawn in before anything ever happened, transpired between us and the 6-0s or any day. We was always Treys. But some reason, a lot of people, I don't understand. They just can't, it's simple, but so it's always controversial. But I ain't gonna get into all that. That was just, I had to say that for that reason, just to give an example of what I'm talking about and why I be saying names and why I do the shit I do, you know what I mean? So bam. Man, so yeah, man, and I got out that motherfucker. We went, that was the day moms was moving. I was able to help moms, whoever her moms had moving, whoever she paid to move, I was able to help them and move all the last of mom's furniture out to the stuff, to put it on the, you know what I mean, the truck in the stores and get the U-Haul and all that, because we was moving to Houston, because she had an even better job, better opportunity, better everything. You know what I mean? So we immediately found a spot, because she was the co-worker at the job. She stayed with her for a short time. We immediately found the spot right near her. That's how mom's always moved. Mom's always been, that's where I get it from. Always been a go-getter. Always been I ain't never in my life seen my mom's be a slouch. Not once ever. My mom's always had major hustle all her life. Always had hella jobs. Always go get. Always had a spot. We ain't never not nigga had nowhere to live. None of that shit. We just moving into a state. It was temporary that if we stayed in a hotel or with some other family members or close friends that's like family, that was so temporary. Within a month or less, we was out of there. You know what I mean? That's how I am too. You know what I mean? And up to this day, that's just get it, find a spot, get on our feet, and boom. But mom's, nigga, that's how I am. That's how we all, and that's why we was like Bonnie and Clyde, like me and mom, you know, even though she didn't have like she had my brother young, and they kind of grew up together. It wasn't like that, but it was still, moms was still active and still kind of wild, still partying, still in the streets a little bit, still a, you know what I mean? Well, no, I couldn't say still a bust her gun. Then mom's a bust that motherfucker right now. On God, mom's a squeeze right now. Facts. But she was still like, wow, you know what I mean? She was only what? In her 30s, so of course it was what, you know what I mean? But so yeah, we go to Houston. That's how we get to Houston. All that was just to say how I even get to Texas and how I even get to Houston. So now, bam, we in Houston. So as soon as I get to Houston, it's automatically, I like it more. It's automatically way more like home. Like I say, the freeways, nigga, it's a big city, big downtown, big build, all that. I'm like, oh yeah, this like Cali more. This more my speed. So I'm like, okay. I'm immediately starting to like it, but it still ain't like the Woody County. I'm still homesick, and I'm still telling my mama I don't want to go to school. I don't want to do nothing. I want to go back to the Woody, California. That's all I want. I want to go back to the set. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So, bam, nigga, I immediately get in the game. That's why I said that. Like, I felt right at home. I meet the homie Lee. Lee was from Ghost Town. You know, nigga, my nigga Kerwin N. Lee. Nigga K-I-L. Nigga, my nigga Lee. He see me. I see Lee. He got the khakis on with the J's and shit. He got the Pomona hat. Like how Easy he had the Compton hat. He had the Pomona. That was his get down. Then I eventually doing the same thing and putting do-rock on mine. But so I immediately noticed him, because niggas wasn't sagging out there like that. Niggas was wearing like Bugle Boys and like Guess jeans and And niggas was wearing they shit like straight legged and tapered at the ankles, and niggas damn sure wasn't wearing no khakis and none of that. So when he had khakis on and a t-shirt, I'm like, even though he had the J's, I immediately knew he from Atlanta. I'm like, damn, he see me. I'm banged out with the Cascade jacket, blue with the DGC on the back, little ROC. It's hit us. I got the gray khakis on, nigga, the blue chucks. I'm banged out, nigga. I don't know what kind of hat I either had a Georgetown Hoya or a Dallas Cowboy hat, one or the other. I always had. I think I had a Georgetown though. You know what I mean? Back to the light band. You know what I mean? I'm cripped out. Back to the back west. You know what I mean? To the back, the left side of the back crip. You know, the crip side. You know what I mean? To the left. Bam. Motherfucking. So he like, damn. He see me. He like, bam. He like, bam. Chunk the 3 up, chunk the C. I chunk it up. I'm like, bam, nigga. You know what I mean? Cause we always, even before we even did this, we was always doing that 3 and that C. We chunked that C up like this, nigga, and that 3 was up trade times for the C, nigga. That's what it's for. Before we even had this, nigga. Before we even had this, Before LJ was in the module and thought of this, you know what I mean? He didn't get his shit. Baby Red showed me this, you know what I mean? And I was like, he was getting like fresh up out the county. I was like 13. He like, hey, little nigga. I'm like, what's up? He like, yeah, nigga, look, tell the homies, this how we chunk it up. This the sign, this the official the sign. And he had just left the module with the homies. I'm like, oh, that's hard. I was doing it wrong still. I had these together though. Like I think I used to do the daughter. I'm a kid, I'm a kid. I'm all like this, chunking the set. You know what I mean? And all little, but he like, cause I'm like, oh, that's hard. But so I realized, oh yeah, DR, do rock, duh. It took me a minute, nigga, but. So I'm like, all right, he like, tell all the little homies, nigga, you know what I mean? Like, I'm little as hell. Nigga took me about tell all the little homies. I'm every bit of 12, 13. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm like, that was it. But yeah, so, damn. So he hit me up like that with the 3 and C, like, yeah, what's up? He came up, he was with another, one of his homies from out there that was like his bro. And he like, yeah, I know you from K. Like, what's up? Where you from? I'm like, yeah. He like, what's that? He like, what set that is? Say, that's the 80s. So niggas be like, see, where you from comes from what set you from. That's the shortened version of set, what set you from. We just shortened it up, nigga, and took the set out and just said where you from. But at first it was what set you from. That's why we got, so for all y'all don't know, like, that's why we say, because in out of state, gangs be like, what you is, like, or you know what I mean, what you is. They say that, like, oh, I'm this. Like, I'm Crip. I'm this. I'm like, with that shit, I don't even understand that shit. Like, when I'm in the county jail in Georgia, in Atlanta, and that shit so confusing to me. I'm like, damn, that shit's so different. Cause that's the East Coast. Like, shit, we don't, like, it's where you from. Like, why we say where you from? Cause that's really where you from. A lot of gangs out of state, the gang in the hood is not the same thing. They just banging a set. Like, you know what I mean? They just all over the place. But they hood is, you know what I mean? Everybody in that hood